What's going on, guys? It's Nico's World here, back with another Tekken 8 video, and today I am just gonna go over some thought processes I have as I'm fighting. Some people have been asking me for this. They've been wanting to pick my brain and like wonder some of the things that I think when I'm fighting. So this is gonna be one of those kinds of videos. I'm happy to do that for you guys. So I'm just gonna show an example of me fighting this Jack player. This guy just kind of saw me in the Tekken lounge and asked to fight me, and I said, sure, why not? So we're gonna just go over that video and just kind of how my brain was thinking in that fight, and just how I was moving, how I was countering things and things of that nature. So I'm just gonna commentate over it. Hope you guys enjoy it. So right here, I kind of had the right idea, but it was a mistake. I knew he was going to duck, which he did, but that just wasn't smart because after the power crush was blocked, I'm pretty sure it wasn't my turn anyway. So if he did a mid that would have had enough range, it would have beat me out of the arc blast anyway, but this was just a mistake from me. Okay, right off the bat, I know Jack players like to use his wall running move a lot. They love this move. It's mid. I don't know how fast it is, but I know it's only +3 on block, so it's not super plus. So you still can try to sidestep and you could even try to power crush if he does a mid or something like that. There's ways around this situation. So what I try to do is step, but a move he did tracked to the side I was trying to step to, and it caught me. Okay, right here, he whiffed an attack, and I hit him with back 3 and went into silent entry stance. So here, in this situation, I'm thinking I'm going to do a mid, but I'm not going to do it right away. I'm going to delay it only slightly, just a little bit, because I'm +11 after this is on, after I hit him with the kick, and so he kind of has to guess, but I want the mid option. I want him to get hit with the mid, so to increase the chances of him getting hit by a mid, I just delayed it ever so slightly just to catch him off guard.
Round 2. Fight.
Punish that. Hit him. I don't think he can break grabs because I grabbed him earlier with a 1+2 grab, but to just kind of switch it up and make sure that he's not catching on to to keep him off a rhythm, sort of, or keep him off his rhythm of which grab I'm going to do in particular. I just did his two break grab instead of his 1+2, and he's been struggling to break grabs, so I'm going to use that against him. That is -14 on block forces crouch. Punish him with wall sitting 2-3. That move is -15 on block, but he does have an extension to that attack. I messed up because I let him get away with that too much. He can't really stagger that. He has to, if he's going to do that attack, and he hasn't been doing the extension after that attack. So I should have been more. I should have been able to kill him for that. But that's just one of those things where I'm like, okay, next time I see this, I see a Jack player do this, I'll keep that in mind.
Round 3. Fight.
So right off the bat, one of the weaknesses I've noticed about this person I'm fighting in particular is that he is whiffing a lot. He whiffed more than once, and he whiffed right here, and he whiffed when I'm in heat. And Lars's heat smash has a lot of range, so I definitely am going to punish that.
Round one.
So at the beginning of the round, I'm already thinking about what I'm gonna do. Right, so I'm thinking sidestep arc blast is what I'm gonna do. And what he did is he tried to do a dick jab. I would have caught him, but I was too slow on the attack, so I missed it, probably just by a little bit, unfortunately.
Fight.
So right here, the attack before I got hit, where it pushed me back really far away, I noticed that when he did that attack, it just completely beat my back three, which makes me think that that move that he used before this attack is plus on block. So that's another thing to keep in mind. If an attack just outright beats your attack, that means the attack prior to that attack might have been plus on block. So, and I think it was. So something to keep in mind. Learning experience. Next time, I need to keep I need to keep an eye out for that move. But yeah, moving on. So he knocked me out of my dynamic entry stance 3, and it pushed me away. So I got knocked down. So I'm already thinking what he's going to do is probably that wall running move, because since I'm knocked down and pushed away from him, that seems the most opportune thing to do. To counter it, I'm going to activate heat and get him away from me. So right here, before I did the low, I noticed that he tried to press a button, which tells me that he doesn't know that Lars's Rebellion, his forward 3+4, he doesn't know that that's plus on block. I can absolutely use that against him, because if I press silent entry 1 and then press forward, that's a launcher, and that's uninterruptible on block or on hit. So I'm definitely going to use that against him if he tries to do that again. So right here, I decided to back off because he is in rage. So I didn't want to commit to the pressure, so I backed off. But unfortunately, that's the mind game with rage, because rage does warrant some respect. I've been trying to practice in keeping that in mind, but it is very difficult and it's very annoying because I just didn't want to get hit by it. And since his health is so low, and if I got hit by that, it would have hurt a lot. So I just backed off.
Round two. Fight. Round three. Fight.
So right here, he blocked that low attack, but that low is only minus 12. So when I got hit by that, I was like, damn, is that his 12 frame while standing punish? So that's something I'm gonna have to check later on. I know that kick is plus on block, but I know it's a high. But I don't know if I have to check that myself. I'm gonna check that later on. But yeah, that definitely hit me. And if that's his 12 frame punish, then that's bad. So that's definitely something to keep in mind. I don't think it is though, but I'll test that. I'll find that out myself later on in practice mode. But yeah, that hit me. Okay, so right here, that's Jack's, I think it's his forward 1+2. I can't remember. I don't know what the input is. But I know it's a heat engager, and I know it is very minus on block. I believe it's like minus 19. And the beautiful thing about this, in particular, is Lars's heat smash is 19 frames on the dot. So in my head, I'm like, I'm going to punish him. But even better is that his heat smash breaks the floor. So, yeah, we're going downstairs. Yeah, right here, I messed up the combo. You have to delay the forward 1-2-3 a little bit after the down forward 1 to get the third hit of with the kick. So I messed that up. You know, lesson learned. I could have done an easier combo, to be honest. I didn't really have to do that, but that combo in particular does more damage. But yeah, I just messed that up. I attacked too early.
Round 4. Fight. Win. 明日につながる。Get ready for the next battle. Round 1. Fight.
Yeah, so he whiffs. He keeps whiffing. He keeps making he keeps doing these attacks from a distance, and he keeps whiffing in front of me. And one of Lars's strengths is he has decent whiff punishment. So yeah, I just kept hitting him until he stopped. Yeah, so one of the most underrated things, and I've noticed this since Tekken 7, I've always knew this since Tekken 7, is jab pressure. You'd be surprised how much value you get out of just the one jab, because one jab is +1 on block. So when you jab once, if you just press the one button and you jab, and it's blocked, it's technically still your turn, because your jab would beat your opponent's jab. And in a game like this, where people like to press and the people get too crazy and things like that, and his back is to the wall, his health is really low, I'm just like, I'm just gonna do a little love tap on you, because I'm pretty sure he's gonna panic and just overextend himself, do something, just panic. So I was like, I'm just gonna jab him, see what happens.
Round 2. Fight.
That kick is a high. I need to go into practice mode and practice ducking that, because he did his wall standing 2-4, I believe it is, but that is a duckable high. It looks like a mid. It looks like a mid. I thought it was a mid, but it is a high. It is +3 on block, and it can give Jack some easy startup pressure. So that is something I need to practice ducking. So yeah. So right here in this situation, you remember how I said Jack players love this move? Well, proof is in the pudding. They like to use this move a lot. But little does he know is that he doesn't know that I know that it's not that plus on block. So this is one of those cases where I'm going to tell you guys how important sidestepping is. Sidestep, 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 sidestep is very important. It's a way to move around your opponent's plus frames. And I'm not saying do it all the time. It depends on how plus your opponent is, because sometimes you can't really do anything. But since Jack is only +3, you could definitely step on +3. And if he doesn't attack that doesn't track it that well, you can definitely get a potential, hit or even a launch on your opponent. So that is what I tried to do, and it worked out. See what I mean, guys? All that damage I got just from tapping up twice. That's all you have to do sometimes. So right here, guys, I messed up. I got too carried away with my pressure. And the reason being I'm saying this is because look at his health bar. So you could even see me try to back up, because as I'm going into stance, I'm like, fuck, I forgot. So it's just one of those things where you have to always keep your opponent's health bar in mind.
Round 3. Fight.
So right here, he did an attack, and this is one of the uses of Lars's down forward 2. This is why down forward 2 is a really good button, because it's a good fast, quick mid check to keep your opponent honest. Because I had a feeling that he would try to do something after that 2-hit string that he just did. So I was like, no, down forward 2, to just shut that down, to make sure that he knew that his turn was over. So I just quickly checked him with that, and got the counter hit knockdown. So again, he keeps whiffing in my face, and that's been one of the things that's been hurting him a lot. And I'm in heat and in silent entry. I have a little bit of heat left, but just enough to get that launch. So yeah, I punished him accordingly. So right here, this was just simple rushdown on wake up, or as he was getting up. Because I got a different type of wall splat. It wasn't like a flat, clean wall splat. It was a different type of wall splat, so the gravity would have, I wouldn't have been able to get the best, regular wall combo that Lars does. So instead, I did a setup that put me into dynamic entry, and basically, in that situation, you pretty much have to guess. He tried to do a power crush, but that definitely did not work in that situation, because you're getting up. You don't have enough frames to be doing that. I'm spinning all up in your face. So yeah, he definitely died for that.
Round 4. Fight. Round one. Fight.
So again, we're seeing this the same attack over and over and over and over and over again. So here's the thing, guys. This is how I said before, is that when you're fighting somebody, you want to be actively paying attention to what's going on. And if you've been watching, throughout the video, he loves that attack. He keeps doing that attack over and over again, which tells you that attack, if a Jack player is using this attack a lot, that means other Jack players know about it, which means that you need to take the time to remember what this move is, lab it, find the weakness in it. Is it steppable? Is it a high in the second hit? Is it punishable on block? This is one of the things that you need to remember, because he has been using this move constantly. So after I saw this move over and over again, I went into practice mode after this match and said, what's the weakness in this move? Why is he using this so much? What is so good about it? And then I was like, oh, it's +3. That's why. And I was like, okay, where's the weakness? The second hit is a high. You can duck it. So next time I find a Jack player and he's abusing that string, it's not going to go down the same way he thinks.
Round two. Fight.
You remember, guys, when I said that the importance of movement and sidestepping? This is just one of those situations, right? Basically, what he tried to do is he tried to do that attack to get his, I think it's his down back 1. It's a super annoying low that Jack has. I think it's like +1 or 2 on hit. It is 12 frames fast, so you're not reacting to that low. But the thing is that so my rationale is, why deal with the mix-up when I can move away from the mix-up? Tekken is a 3D game. You can move around, okay? So when I saw him put me in the same situation, I'm like, let me step and see what happens. So yeah, I stepped. I probably could have tried to hit him and pulled that off. But even if you don't hit the opponent after the sidestep, at least he doesn't have that pressure anymore. So that's just the benefits of sidestepping in general. If you sidestep and you don't get the punish, at least you don't have the pressure on you anymore. You just reset the neutral at best. So that's still good in itself. So remember, practice moving around. Sidestepping is very important. It's a very important defensive strat that not enough people use. Use that to your advantage. Use movement to your advantage. So right here, these are just one of the benefits to dynamic entry. So while standing 2 down. So the space I created, he knows that I can move into silent entry if I want to. Right? But I didn't want to in this situation. What I wanted to do was to make him think that I was going to. I didn't really want to move in and attack. I wanted him to, I was watching him, right? And I wanted him to do something stupid. I wanted him to overreact. I wanted him to overextend himself, right? Because he's looking at me, but I'm looking at him look at me. I'm like, do something stupid. Do something stupid. All right, so I'm just watching him, and you can see that he does just that. So I'm watching him, and now's my chance right there. Boom.
Fight.
So right there, I tried to step again, but that's just one of those situations where that's kind of the risk you take sometimes. But if that is the only way he can keep me in check from stepping, just know that he used Jack's down forward 2, and Jack's down forward 2 is minus 14 on block. And if you've been paying attention to my Lars videos, Lars has a 14 frame launcher. So if that situation ever arises and I see him try to do that attack again, I can launch him for that. So, I basically, I guess I forced him to do that attack. I mean, yeah, I did get launched for it, but it's a way to learn and think like, okay, he did that after that now, so he's doing down forward 2s now. To maybe does he know that keeps me in check from stepping? Is there any other option that he? But this is just part of the learning process.
Round 4. Fight.
The second hit of that attack looks like a high. Interesting. I'll keep that in mind for next time. Guys, remember, look at his health bar.
Win. 明日につながる。